Today on the TMZ Podcast.
Hello, welcome to the TMZ Podcast. I'm Wyld, and today I'm here with Melanie Miller.
That's my last name.
Hello, Mel.
Hi, how you doing?
How are you?
Did you forget it for a second?
I did. I'm like, do we say her last name?
Yeah.
Oh, all right.
I'm Charlie Cotton, and today we are joined by Melanie Miller.
Is that offensive normally?
No, but that's just how he does it.
Oh, okay.
Right
Charlie's out today. He'll be back next week. But we got some exciting stories today.
Oh.
Yes. More, it's just little excerpts and tidbits from Britney Spears' memoir have come out. Some a little sad and some a little racy. Spicy. We're also going to talk about Ali Krieger, the estranged wife of Ashlyn Harris, who is now dating Sophia Bush. Some additional details about, I know.
It's not looking good for Sophia right now.
It's looking a little shady. And lastly, we're going to talk about this woman who spent 15 years trying to get revenge on this man for doing something to her that was pretty messed up. I don't know if I had 15 years worth of time for revenge, but
I understand. Like, when I first heard it, I was like, oh, maybe, like, it's justifiable. And the more you get into it, the more she's, like, a fallen sociopath.
Yeah. So we're going to talk about that later. But first, we're going to start with Britney Spears.
Great.
Are you excited for The Woman in Me memoir?
I'm not going to lie to you. No.
No, why?
I'm not going to read it because what else is there to read?
It kind of seems like everything is.
Oh, we get it. And truthfully, this is so well publicized in the media that it's like, just pick up your phone and like read the highlights.
You just go chapter by chapter through news stories.
Yeah. What are the most important things? I don't care about sitting down. I'm not a reader anyway.
Oh.
Couldn't be bothered.
Wouldn't have guessed that.
Oh, really?
No, you're really like a smart person.
Oh, that's really nice of you.
Oh, well. All right, but Britney Spears,
Okay.
we have some additional excerpts from the book. Firstly, she talked about earlier this week, we broke the story that Britney revealed that back in 2000, her and Justin Timberlake decided to get an abortion. She was pregnant with his child.
Yeah.
Now we're learning that they performed the abortion, or the abortion was done at home.
How?
Well, through it appears to be like a pill.
Oh.
So, yeah, no, it's not as crazy as it sounds.
I was like, well, they had medical doctors in there? That's like taking like Plan B almost.
Yeah. So the abortion was done at home. Britney talked about it. She says it was important that no one find out about the pregnancy or the abortion, which meant they had to do everything at home. They were obviously like the biggest pop stars in the world at the time.
She couldn't really walk into Planned Parenthood.
Couldn't just walk into like a doctor's office without people knowing. But it's really sad because she talks about, I mean, obviously I'm not a woman, but like she talks about like the pain that she felt when she went through the process.
Yeah.
And
Plan B hurts.
Really?
It makes you a little bit nutty for a couple days.
Yeah.
It's not great.
Yeah, no, really, just a really, really sad.
I mean, I know she didn't take Plan B, but like.
Yeah, no, she called it excruciating, called it one of the worst experiences of her life. So just really sad. I mean, I think regardless of where you fall on the Britney versus Justin Timberlake spectrum and who did what and who's responsible for their breakup, this is still like an extremely just tragic story.
I just feel really bad for her.
Yeah, no.
Like, I feel like she would have had the baby.
Yeah, and I feel like, unfortunately, what we're seeing is like Britney Spears, it seems like she's had like unfortunate incident after unfortunate incident.
Yes.
Like, it just...
And it kind of gives you like, it makes you feel bad for like everyone like kind of makes fun of her for like her silly little videos online. But like, no wonder she's like so messed up.
Yeah.
She's just been through traumatic event after traumatic event.
She's been through a lot.
I would be tired.
Yeah. So something else Britney opened up about in the book is a raunchy sexual encounter she had with actor Colin Farrell.
I love this for her.
Was Colin Farrell like that dude back in the day? Like, was he...
I mean, he wasn't for me, but he definitely was like a sex icon.
Oh, well, Britney said that they had a sex-fueled night, but she said that
I thought it was a 2-week fueled sex.
Well, they had a sex-fueled time together, I'll say. But she said it was a lot of rough sex.
I love that for her.
You love rough sex, or you just love that she had sex?
Both. That's what you need when you're going through a sad breakup like Justin Timberlake, when you thought that was the person you were going to marry.
Yep.
I mean, but at the same time, I remember reading that she was like, oh, I thought for a second that this could be something.
Like an actual thing.
And then that is like when you're so down, you have this glimmer of hope, and then boom.
But this happened, so she started hooking up with Colin right after Justin Timberlake. So it was like highly publicized person after highly publicized person. Is almost...
Well, that's all you ever think you hook up with when you're a celebrity. But it's like she really hasn't found her, like, I think I think, like, remember when Pamela Anderson was like, oh, Tommy Lee was the one? Like, I still think she thinks Justin Timberlake was the
like
one
her the one.
and has not gotten over him. And it's just, like, done everything she, like, that's probably why her and Sam broke up.
No, it does give, like, there's a little bit of love left over.
Oh, I don't think a little.
You think a lot?
I think a lot.
Yeah.
And, like, that's why she's, like, I think she hates him and loves him at the same time.
But she spent a lot of time talking about him in this book.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know. Britney's book is set to release on October 24th. There's only a few days away.
You're going to read it?
I mean, I am also not a reader.
Yeah.
But I will listen to the audio version of it.
I won't.
No?
I'm just going to read the highlights.
Okay. You're like a Britney fan, though.
Listen, I am a Britney fan. I was a Britney fan. Don't look at me like that. I bought my first ever CD I ever bought was Britney Spears. She was my favorite. And Taylor Swift is just not room for everyone. And people say there's room for everyone. There's not.
Are the Free Britney people over Britney
I'm
Spears
Free
right now?
Britney for sure.
Okay.
And I don't think, but I'm not as Free Britney as like Courtney or Charlie. Like,
gotcha.
There's just not room for everyone in my life.
Okay.
And I support Britney and I love her. I would read a Taylor Swift book cover to cover.
Oh Lord, what is Taylor Swift going to talk about that we care about?
She's like Jesus to me.
Mel, okay.
Sorry.
All right, moving on. Ali Krieger, she is the estranged wife of Ashlyn Harris, who is now dating Sophia Bush.
Ooh.
Ali has come out and insinuated that there might have been some cheatation happening in their split.
There has to be. She's not wrong. And what's weird, I saw this last night, that Sophia Bush, they've known each other for quite some time. She was commenting on like, oh my God, your marriage, congratulations, whatever she was saying in the comments. Like, that is giving, I've been chasing you for quite some time.
Wow, that's pretty messed up. So Sophia was commenting on like Ashlyn's Instagram
about the wedding.
Like about the wife before they got
when
together?
They got married. No, when they got married.
No, when. Wow.
Yeah.
Damn, that's kind of shady. So
I think there's been something like brewing
for a while.
I don't know if they cheated, obviously, but like there was, what's it called when you're like mentally cheating? An emotional,
yeah.
There was an emotional cheating for sure. I think we can say that.
Yeah, maybe. But maybe. I mean, Ali straight up insinuated that there was full-blown cheating. She said...
But some people consider emotional cheating full-blown cheating.
Oh, yeah, no, that's still cheating to me.
I'm convinced that happened.
No, cheating is anything you wouldn't do in front of your spouse. Like,
yeah.
Yeah, so anything, cheating. Ali posted on Instagram, she said, preparing for playoffs in my Beyonce Lemonade era, which can only mean one thing. Better call Becky with the good hair.
Sophia with the good hair.
Yes, right.
Yeah.
So I mean,
but Ashlyn did call Sophia with the good hair.
Literally, and then she left. Like,
hold my beer.
No, for real.
You got it.
It's a weird situation though. I feel like it's always strange when we see couples that like end a marriage or relationship and then immediately get into another relationship.
Can I say something we're not supposed to say?
Yes, it might get cut, but say it.
All right. I feel like this is horrible of me. I'm a horrible person.
Okay.
But I think when you find someone that you just know is the one and they're...
What? You would leave your significant other and your family and just fromp around? I don't even know if that's the right word, but hoe around town?
Listen, I grew up in my parents both cheated on each other, so it's just in my past.
But doesn't that make you want to like not be?
No, here's the thing. I don't think you should like skip around town all the time.
Gotcha.
But when you find someone and you're in a relationship and you know it's not working and you find someone like Eddie Cibrian and Leanne Rimes, like they're still together.
Right.
They knew they were the one. I'm just not going to judge you for it. Like, I think when you know, and we're humans and we make mistakes.
Stop hitting the table.
Sorry. But I just feel like I'm not going to,
But what about the other person that you just leave behind because you decided to go and chase your dream fantasy and your soulmate? And
I feel bad for that person, but they were going to live a empty life because it was never correct for them.
But doesn't sometimes like things are just lustful in the moment? Or like impulsive, like you don't want to just.
No, I think when you know,
you know.
And listen, Ashlyn and Sophia. I'm cool with it.
Ali's brother Kyle also commented on Ali's post, which clearly there's some cheating allegedly. He goes, Love you, so proud of you. These hoes ain't loyal, but me and your fans are.
Fans are wishy-washy.
Yeah, but the hoes clearly ain't loyal, according to Kyle.
Yeah. I feel bad for Allie.
I do actually
and
feel.
the kids.
I do feel bad. It's like I get what you're saying about like, if you know, follow your heart. But like, there's a whole family involved right now.
Yeah, but they were going to get divorced anyway. It was going to happen.
You just say rip the Band-Aid off?
Rip the Band-Aid off.
Oh, man. No.
And you can't just find the one that you know is the one and be like, well, I'm,
Wow.
If you're going to get divorced anyway, go for it. Is that a hot take? Is that a bad take?
That's a pretty hot take, Mel.
Yeah.
You go, cheap. Find a new shorty. It's all right. I ain't judging you, but
I'm going to leave out a few things I'm thinking, but that is the consensus.
All right, well, Sophia and Ashlyn have both since filed for divorce, so at least legally they are trying to do the right thing.
They're
now.
not doing the wrong thing now.
Okay. Last story. A woman has gone viral because she plotted this 15-year-long revenge scheme that she perpetrated.
Sure.
Yep.
That's right. I don't know.
I'm like,
right.
She
Dumb
plotted,
and dumber over here.
She plotted a scam or a scheme to get revenge on this guy, and she spent 15 years doing it. Let's play a little bit of what happened, and then we'll explain what she did over the course of 15 years.
Okay, Susie, that is unhinged. I cannot top that. But 15 years ago when I was in college, I went to a comedy show with a couple of friends. And my friend, when she stood up at the end of it, accidentally knocked her chair into the guy behind her and spilled his drink all over him. And he stands up and calls her a stupid fat bitch, which categorically not true. And he was not hearing her apology. And then he spits on her. So she rushes to the bathroom with friends. Assault. And she's cleaning herself up. And I'm screaming in this guy's face. I'm like, that's assault. You're disgusting. You're trash, whatever. And he calls me an ugly bitch, which categorically not true, which at least not at the time. And so we move on with our night.
At the time, it wasn't true. Is she calling herself ugly now, just in case?
I guess
a buffer.
Just trying to be modest in case people start calling her ugly. But she said after the incident at the bar, she went home.
Yeah.
Found his Facebook account.
Yeah.
And then she created just like several fake Facebook accounts because she discovered that he was obsessed with Breaking Bad and The Walking Dead.
Yeah.
So, and this was like back in the day. So if y'all remember back in the day, like there was television, linear TV. It was like you have to wait every week.
Oh.
You could not like stream it. It wasn't on YouTube anywhere, like no digital platforms. If you missed it, you missed it. And you had to like wait and plan to be at your TV at 8 o'clock. She would like use these fake accounts, find spoilers on the internet for the shows, and then just message him the spoilers.
At that point, you just stop reading her messages.
Yeah, you'd think, but if he would block the fake accounts, and then she would make new fake accounts.
Oh,
dedication.
She's in love with him.
Okay, but then it gets more intense.
Okay,
so like she did that for a while, then she took a little break, took a hiatus from.
How long was the hiatus?
She doesn't say specifically, but no, about 8 years.
Okay, about 8 years.
She took a break for about 8 years, and then she saw on Facebook that he was engaged to someone that she knew, and then she decided, I'm about to break this shit up.
Did she break it up?
So she went and found his Reddit account, the guy's Reddit account, and he was making a lot of like problematic Reddit posts, some really creepy, some insinuating really bad things. So then she screenshotted the Reddit post and sent it to his potential or his fiance.
Well, good on her. A little bit if he's doing some bad stuff.
No, I mean, I think it's good that you like snitch, but like, it seems a little bizarre. Like, why are you at this point?
She's absolutely and secretly in love with him, right?
I feel like after a few messages, it becomes harassment. Like,
oh, for sure.
15 years?
Yeah. All for spitting. I mean, listen, calling someone a fat, ugly bitch is
horrible.
Too far.
Yeah, that's messed up.
And that cuts to the core, especially when you're not feeling great about yourself. Right. That's happened to me before. And the anger you feel.
Wow.
I wouldn't hold a grudge for 15 years.
Right.
I got better shit to do. But
yeah, people online, the internet's kind of divided on this because people are like, yeah, screw him. And then other people are like, sis, get a life. Like,
no, I feel like a little bit of both. Like it's a little sociopathic, but I also think she might be secretly in love with him. And women love the chase.
Do you think she's trying to like get in on that?
Yeah, it's a hell of a chase. She's like, notice me. Be with me, choose me, love me.
Have you ever like?
It's like schoolyard, high school.
Have you ever
recess
harassed somebody for saying something mean to you, or do you just like take it on the chin and
for
let it
the
go?
day?
Okay, that's fair.
I mean, I was at a bar and someone said something not very nice, and I, flipped out a little.
Okay.
As I should.
That. Yeah.
I think.
No, you should.
And then I let it go. I mean, I'm still thinking about it now.
What's the meanest thing anyone's ever said to you at a bar?
At a bar. I don't want you.
They go, back away, Mel. Stop screaming.
We don't want you to sit with us.
They go, the bar's closed as you walk. All right.
Oh.
You have one?
Well, I want to get into an honorable mention.
Okay, yes. So an honorable mention, which Mel requested today.
Yeah.
Taylor Swift was spotted out with Selena Gomez and Zoe Kravitz. They were getting dinner.
Sushi Park, baby.
This is the first time we've seen Taylor and Selena together in a while, though, right?
Nah, they're together pretty often. They were at the 4th of July together.
Well, that's been a while. That's a couple months ago.
All right, whatever. They're friends.
Yeah,
they're fine. There's nothing. Don't start something wild.
No,
please.
I'm just trying to figure out why you wanted to mention it.
It's coming.
What's coming?
The honorable mention. Why? What?
Oh, go ahead.
For it? Okay,
yes.
Thank you. Give me the floor. You mind?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. So I'm a female camera woman for TMZ.
Mm-hmm.
Taylor Swift has been in LA. It's my opportunity to try to interview her, and she's been going to Dog Pound. And they drive the car, and so I can't interview. I got no shot at it. It's a really hard week for me.
Are you going to try to wait outside the garage to maybe yell?
No, because she pulls her car in.
Oh.
Yeah. I've been getting tips.
Damn.
They're useless.
And then they go out at night. You normally don't work at night, do you?
I don't work at night. I don't think she's going. Oh, she went out at night.
Dinner was at night.
Sorry. Yeah.
So if they'd say, Mel, Taylor Swift is on Sunset Boulevard. It's 9:30 p.m. All right. Well, Mel, good luck on your Taylor Swift quest this weekend. I hope you can catch her. How was the movie, by the way? The concert movie. Okay, never mind. Have a great weekend, everybody. Charlie will be back next week. Bye.
Bye-bye.